What's up, everybody? It's Michael or Penguin. It's level 7 here today for another vlog. I'm here today with my boy.
It's Devon.
It's Devon. And this is the vlog for why I didn't upload the last 5 days. Because we were at Anime Expo. Let's go! I've been
Yes.
waiting for. I wanted to go since 2020, and we never had the chance to. You know.
Mm.
So I got my hat, It was very, very let's say draining to my wallet. My wallet has holes in it now. Devin didn't spend that much, but I did.
Only 700.
Well, you only spent only 700?
Probably.
Oh, I only got 800. Only. My coworker's like, you fucking why don't you give me the money? I'm like, I ain't giving you shit, man. Anyways, this is the vlog of our first time at AX 2022. It was great.
Lit.
So, as you know, COVID and all that shit. So it finally opened. Everyone needs to be fully vaccinated, and you have to get these bands on your wrist. Most people there were wearing masks, so relatively I think it was pretty fine. But if you've seen the videos, you know how packed the convention was. At least 50, 70,000 people. There's a lot.
It was pretty packed.
Pretty packed. Anyways, so we'll take you through the major events and what we did. So, first day, unfortunately, Devon gets called into work in the morning. And we've been planning this for so long.
In 2 months.
Yep. So we've already took off all 4 days for the trip. And so he has to go into work, so I go by myself. I drive the way downtown to LA. And I get there at like 8:40, park my car in like this sketchy lot for like $30. Then walk all the way down. And then you have to wait in this long ass line to go get your wristband, which took me about an hour. And it's still like 90 degrees outside, and I didn't have any sunscreen on, and everyone's just in this long ass line. And then so you eventually get through it, and there's another long ass line to get into the convention. It wrapped around like 3 times, and you couldn't figure out where the hell it started. Everybody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Eventually, we all get in there, and by that time, it's like 11 o'clock. So, I'm just walking around, because my friend Jason was going to go. He's already in there with his buddies, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go. So, he said, like, let's meet up at the entertainment hall. So, entertainment hall is where all the games were. All, like, the video games, the card games, picture booths, and, like, there's a League of Legends thing, a Studio Ghibli thing, a cosplay repair. So I walk around there. There wasn't really that much in the entertainment hall for me personally. I don't play League or Valorant or any of those games. So, and then after that, I go get lunch. I don't think I saw Jason, and I walked back to. I met this random weeb who was a weeb for like 20 years or something. And I just spent 2 hours with him getting lunch. Then we just talked, and then I saw my friend Jason, so I said goodbye to him and left him. And I went to go meet up with Jason. We walked through the entertainment hall again, and his buddies wanted to go get the League poster from the League of Legends thing. So we go do that. It takes an hour to go get the League poster that I don't really care for, but I'm going to still hang out with the buddies. And then we're walking down to go to the exhibit hall because they're all big fans of One Piece and they want to go get the posters. And not the posters, that bag. And so we're walking down and we meet... they see this pro Valorant player called Timmy, and we all took a picture with the guy. I think his name was Timmy, at least. Pro Apex, pro Valorant guy. And so that was pretty cool. I mean, maybe one day I'll look at it and like, oh, that's cool. So we go walk down. We go to the exhibit hall. Everyone's packed in there. The One Piece line especially was super long, and they ran out of bags. And by that time, I'm like, oh, Devon got here. It's 2 o'clock at this point. And so I say goodbye to them. I'm like, I'll see you guys later. And then I walk through the exhibition hall to a corner, and he's like, we're trying to find each other. And I'm like, just go to the fucking bathrooms. This exhibition hall was massive. It was so big. Especially, like, the ceiling was so far high up. And the bathrooms were like this indent in this wall that looked like a literal, like, for Titans. You're static in your mic, by the way. And so, he's like, where the bathrooms are? I'm like, look at the fucking big building. And so we eventually meet up. You can say stuff, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, you're telling the story about going to the bathrooms. I mean, this is all pre-me.
So now we're all together. Well, me and Devon are. Because somebody didn't want to go.
Names will not be mentioned.
Yeah. And so we're walking around. And what do we buy first? I think we bought the keychains first at the...
So we went to the exhibit hall and went to this guy. We're looking at these keychains. We look at the quality. They're double-sided. They're not sand down. They're decent size. Probably like 1 inch by 2 or 3 inches.
Let me go get it.
Pretty decent quality. I have mine. So we bought some keychains. I saw some Dragon Maid keychains, and I'm a fan. Those know I'm a fan of Lukoa, you know? And of her personality, shall we say, and her, prince. So, we were selling Lukoa keychains, decided to buy one. And this fella over here decides to buy a Chiaki keychain. Apparently, we're having a stroke. He said, what was it again?
They said Chiaki. Chiaki. We're like...
Those of you out there that pronounce it wrong, shame on you and your ancestors.
Dude, that's how they pronounce it in the game. How the fuck did you pronounce this wrong?
Dog and Europa fans, clearly.
Nah. So we got this, and I got a Rem and a 02, I believe. Yeah. And then we head down, and I buy probably one of the worst purchases. I bought a Mega Man keychain it's okay. And then we went to we went to go get posters.
We went food first, and then we went posters,
No, posters. We didn't leave the place yet.
Oh, no, we went in to get... No,
I'm talking about the posters at the place, not the posters at the artist gallery.
Oh, yeah.
Because we went to go there, and they were selling the shoujo posters, other posters. I got like 3 of them, and then there was one of my favorite... Where is that sticker? I can't find the sticker. Actually, wait. I think I know where it is. Distract them, Devon.
Well. Let's see what we can talk about. How many viewers are you actually watching? Well, for those of you that are watching, Anime Expo is great. I would highly recommend getting there early for events because we unfortunately found out some people are sweaty enough that you need to stay at least 2 to 3 hours before an event to go there. I'm not the kind of guy to enjoy online con, but there's cool stuff. I'll talk about the cool stuff later, but we were talking to one of these weebs and in line, and he said that he would wait 7 hours in advance to camp out a room. Can you imagine that? Spending almost a quarter of the day, a third of the day, camping out. I can't even do math. Third of the day. A second here. I'm supposed to be an engineer. Third of the day. um, camping out, waiting for one event to happen. It just so happens that if rooms are not cleared, you can stay in that room until your event happens. That's crazy. Waiting a third of the day for one event? I mean, happens. My sister, when it came to the AOT premiere for the final season, she's a big week just like me. She waited for, I want to say, at least 5 hours for the premiere, and it ran 1.5 hours late. By the time she was coming home, and it was a late night event, she was coming home at 2 a.m. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. Parking at AX, let me tell you, it's not it. At least you'll be charged $30 if you're within 2-block radius, unless you have some deals or bargains. So, depending on how many days you're going for AX, plan accordingly for that. Make sure you wear sunscreen, get at least 6 hours of sleep, eat at least 2 meals a day, and
also we bought 4-day passes.
So we bought 4-day passes because it was economically a better decision to.
Yeah, so I can't find it. I know I have it somewhere. The Supreme sticker. So
that was a good
Supreme
one.
Supreme sticker with Rem's face in front of the Rem part of Supreme. It was really cool. And then I got a few posters. And then I also got these car stickers. So I got, the Rem one, the 02 one, and then this one's my favorite. The Chanel. I mean, of course I got, the 02 mouse pad.
For ergonomics, of course.
Ergonomics, yeah.
This is what it kind of looks like. If you want to link it, if you want to show it, Penguin. DM'd you.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know. I can't really show my screen without showing other shit.
Fair enough. But we also went to this food trucks weren't too bad. The food truck we went to on the first day was this what was it called? It was like hibachi something,
yeah.
But it was a grilled truck and they did a lot of grilled stuff. I got the Lua pulled pork.
I got the
God damn, that was good.
Poke bowl. It was pretty good.
Well, I would say you did a pretty good job.
We were gonna go to the SAO event, but that was fucking full.
The line, to tell you how long the line is, it probably wrapped around 2 or 3 blocks. The problem was, even if you lined up an hour or 2 in advance, no way you're not getting in there. It was the 10th anniversary. The line was at least more than 3 hours long, and it was 1.5 hours before the event started.
Yeah.
People are crazy, y'all.
And then, where did we go? We went to the Artist Alley, right?
Oh, the Artist Alley. So the difference between the Artist Alley and the Exhibit Hall is, Exhibit Hall, people are allowed to resell merchandise, and in Artist Alley, it's all on-pop shops.
Yeah.
People are selling their own merchandise, and it's one of a kind. Not only that, and it's original art. So we're talking people who have made their own original art, and they're selling it from their own good. So these are going to some businesses in need, small startups. They support them. Let me give it a second here.
Let me go get my
Trying to find the guy who gave us our keychains.
We bought a lot of keychains.
Oh yeah. But hear us out.
I got my Yor one, my Miku one, my Megaman one.
The guy we went to for our
My
keychains
02 one?
legendary. Like, we're talking some of the pretty good keychain quality here.
A Raptalia one. And my Rem one. And then my Kaguya one.
I'm forgetting the life of me this guy's name who did the keychains, but
And then there's
double-sided, great expressions.
I have Mirren on my keychain right now.
We probably should link and shout out them because they're so cool.
Oh, yeah, they're really cool.
Highly recommend it. It was 1 for 15, 2 for 25, and
3 for 10,
30.
3 for 30. And we bought a shit ton.
Yep, I bought a Yor because, Mommy Yor, popular this season. Really cool. I bought Rafalia, and then I have my favorites is 02, and then I got Marin because Marin's a great girl for the season.
Oh yeah.
I also had a lot of Genshin keychains, so if you're into that, check it out.
And then we bought some more posters. And I think
Etchy posters.
then at that point it was like 5, 6 o'clock. I think we called it then, right?
It was a long day. Is it the first day we went to our
Yep.
usual spot?
We went to a place in, well, I think it's technically Chinatown, where it was
It's technically
really good.
Chinatown, border J-Town. It's a place called Suhiro Mini. Some of the best um, food, very very good atmosphere, much hole in the wall. Wait staff's great there. Don't call in orders. You got to go in there, sit, and they'll order food. Amazing staff. They're great. We can get our boy, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and so that was the end of the first day, which was, just getting around, exploring all the halls. The next day, we get up early. I go to Devon's house. We drive there, and we get there at, I want to say like 8:40 again, right?
Something like that.
8:45.
It was
8:45.
hella busy.
Yeah.
Lines were very long.
I mean, at least no one was waiting in line for COVID wristbands because it was the second day, basically. We still got on a line, and it was long.
We got in the door by like 9:30, I want to say.
9:30. So we were in the doors, and we were in this big mosh pit of people waiting to go into the exhibit hall because we wanted to go to the exhibit hall first. And so we eventually get into the exhibit hall, and I forget where we went first.
Went to the exhibit hall, or did we want to go? Did we went to the 18 plus that day? Was it?
No,
Or was it the
18
last
plus
day?
was the last day.
Hmm.
So we
We went to the exhibit hall, explored some more places around, see what was good there.
I got my takoyaki on that day, right?
Oh, taco, yeah.
Wait, no,
So
we went
there's
to-
this
we went
really
to the
cool
figures
place.
First. We went to figures first.
Yeah.
And then I got my what's his name? I got a Tanjiro and a Zoro figure. And we talked to the guy about slime. And then we went down and we found these little we found these little cute guys. And I bought one. I went back the next day and bought, I bought a watermelon one. They're so cute. And then I bought my friend Liz like a little cat one. She loved it, by the way. I gave it to her today. It was great. Yeah, we did that, and then we walked around more for like 2 hours, walking around, seeing all the shops. I forget. Well, yeah, we walked around a lot, and then I feel like, what did I buy on the second day? I know I spent like 300 the first day, 400 the second day, and 200 the last day.
He also, oh, you got your ahegao, no?
That was at the end of the day, though.
That's
I think we
true.
went to the artist alley, and we bought more keychains.
Oh, that's true.
Then we walked around more, and then by that time we were like hungry, and so
Oh,
we went to the hibachi thing again, and you went to the other place.
I would not recommend the Indian or Thai place, bro. Their chicken Sammy, disappointment, and then there's their chicken on garlic noodles, absolute scam, bro. Absolute scam. Food was hella dry. The sauce was weak as shit. Tasted only of vinegar. There were more vegetables than noodles. What's going on here? It's not a salad. This is supposed to be noodles with some chicken on top. Chicken was so dry, it was drier than sand.
And then after
Oh.
that, we went. I think we went back to the entertainment hall, walked around. We didn't go to Hype Land. And
Nah, bro, we were already too hyped.
I feel like that day we tried to go to a panel, but then they were all super busy. Yeah. And then we went back to the exhibit hall and walked around more. At this point, I think it was like three o'clock, I think, right? Somewhere around there. Right? Because you don't remember anything. We went back to the exhibit hall, and that's where I found some shirts to buy. There were some Danganronpa shirts. And then, of course, I bought... Oh yeah, I also bought the Marin shirt. I forgot about it. It's in there.
Sure.
I bought my the Ayagao sweater.
Can't see anything if you're sharing, but...
Was it a good decision to make? I have no idea. But it was a decision I did make. And then we decided we were hungry again. I decided I was hungry again, and I wanted to go to the rice ball truck because earlier we saw it was full as hell. So we go to it, and it's an hour-long line, and we waited an hour long. And right
isn't even the best part.
Oh, we go there, and we get our order, and they cut everyone else off. And I felt so bad for everyone else because they waited an hour just like us, and they didn't get anything because it wasn't the people at the food truck; it was the programmers. They decided to cut everyone off at 5 o'clock because they needed to kick everybody. They needed to kick the food trucks out at 5.
Yeah, we were the last people to sit down and have their food, and even then they're telling us, "Hey, you need to go somewhere else. It's 5 o'clock. You can't be here." And I'm like, "Oh."
And it was okay. It was also just okay still.
It was all right. You could tell the rice was overcooked.
It was still okay. Decent, but it wasn't worth an hour.
I need to take you to the place in Glendale, place that me and wifey go to. It's great.
And then we, I think after that we walked. I think because everything was closed at 5, so we sat.
Everything started closing up at 6.
Oh, 6. And then we walked down, we sat down, and we went back home for that day. And then the next day, which was the final day, we went because we didn't go back Monday because we were just, well, A, I was broke. B, there was no really panels to go to. Oh, no, there was one last thing Saturday night. We went to the after party. Which was probably the biggest waste of money I did on this trip. Because we went there at around like 8 o'clock. And we stayed till 10. Basically, not a lot of people there. Jason and my friend were. The funniest part was they played Running in the 90s and people were running around in a circle. It was really freaking funny. But other than that, there was none of the big acts had showed up yet, and we were like, we had to get up early, so we left. Waste of money. And so the next day, we decided to get up earlier, but I slept too late. I was up till like 1, so I set an alarm for 7. Get to his house, go there. I think it was still 8:30. I think at that point. And so, same shit, except this time they got their shit together, and now there's one single file line, 3 blocks. So we walked so long just to find the back of the line, and we met up with this cool guy who was a weeb for a bit, and he did pharmaceuticals, right?
That was his business.
So it was cool talking with him while we walked in the line until we got into the thing. Also, we got the swag bags. The swag bags were pretty funny. We get in there, and that day we were looking for the 18+ section for a while, and we finally found it the day before. Except the line was 2 hours long, and we weren't gonna wait in that shit. So we decide we're doing that first. So we get there, and there is a line still, and it is like still we were there at like 9:30. We got in, so we're still 30-minute wait just to get into the damn place. we get in, we go into the 18 plus section, and it's basically what you expect: dojins, hentai body pillows, the stuff. I probably made the second worst decision that I made there, and I bought the Chiaki doll for a I'd say more of an expensive price than I probably should have paid. But it's good quality, so I mean, do I regret it a little bit? But you live and you learn. But I think there was like a cosplay thing in there, but it was full, so we didn't do that.
Hella busy.
And everything there was super expensive, and I'm like, kind of overrated. Not gonna lie, the 18 plus section was kind of overrated. So we went out of there, and then we found probably one of the second best thing there, and we went to Low Key.
Low Key Geeks TM.
Oh yeah, we waited an hour-long line. It was not that many people. It's because they let 5 people at a time into this little box. You have to have masks in it. So Devon ran out to the stand and got a mask.
Didn't get any mask. I got a Darling in the Franxx mask.
Yeah. And so we eventually get in, and I get, this shirt. Do it for your waifu. Sucker free. A nice 02 shirt that I really love this fucking shirt. It's probably my favorite shirt I got there. And it's funny because I'm an extra large. This was an extra large, and it was the last shirt they had, and it was so lucky. Devon was still harboring some regrets because he's like, why did you get it? I wanted that shirt, but then he got himself a pretty good shirt as well.
I would highly recommend checking out this stuff. They're a weird, wacky-based system where they drop merch on Friday and their stores closes on Tuesday. It's going to take a while to do it, but they're one production shop, but the quality is absolutely crazy. Their stickers are very nice, too. More for the mature audience, though.
Yeah, that's where I got my Shine sticker. And then I think the last thing we did was we walked around Artist Alley. Because that day we left earlier. We left there like 3, because we didn't eat anything. I ate like McDonald's in the morning for like some pancakes, and then we didn't eat anything, so at 3 o'clock we basically done everything. We went around taking pictures of cosplayers. We found a Kong Ming one, we found a Wobbuffet. There was a Cocutus model that was really fucking cool. Kitty, what are you doing? You're crazy. And so we end off, I spent too much money. Oh yeah, we bought Gabe's sword too. And then we also, on that day, we did the Naruto thing. So it was a scavenger hunt to get this Naruto poster, which I will show right now. Which I am going to put up on my wall somewhere. So yeah, it was a scavenger hunt where we went around, answering Naruto trivia that Devon doesn't know.
I just pretend like I knew.
We had that one guy who was like, what is the level for D rank missions? And it was Genin, Hokage, Chunin, and Jonin. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Genin. I'm currently watching Naruto right now. But I'm like, isn't there like F or is D rank for like Chunins? I don't fucking know. And then you say Genin with me, and the guy asks you, are you sure? And you were like really confused, like, I'm like, it's Genin. But tried fucking with us. They ran out of stamp cards, so they stamped our hands. So we got
a Joseph Joestar stamp. Jonathan Joestar stamp.
Yeah. And then we went to the Crunchyroll stand and we got the Spikes family bags and all that stuff. Got Gabe's sword. Oh yeah, and Iron Mouse and Sea Dog did a panel in the morning, which I wanted to go to, but it was at 10 o'clock and we ain't gonna make it. And it's funny because we're in the exhibit hall and we just hear this noise, and we see them wheeling her screen across with like 200 fans following them. It was so funny. We're like, damn, I missed that. I think Jason went to it. I need to ask him. He hasn't been online. What day is it? It's Thursday now. I'm pretty sure he went back Monday. But overall, I loved going to AX. It was great. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, we didn't go to any of the panels. So next year, that's going to be on the bucket list.
Hmm?
A lot of things got announced. Like V Shoujo got 2 new VTubers that are Kiryu Coco and probably Rushia. I don't know. Maybe this take is bad. I don't know. That's the take I've been reading. So, anyways, we've been talking long enough. I wanted to do this vlog a long time ago, but we got busy. Right, Devon?
That is true. Life happened.
Shit happens. So, anyways, if you ever want to go, you should probably, if you want to go to AX, just remember, if you're not really COVID vaccinated, it's going to be really hard for you to get in, and I wouldn't do it normally because if you're immune deficient, don't be going to conventions. This is common sense. But I loved going to this convention. I want to go to more conventions because it's been great. It was great meeting new people. Just the cosplayers were great. There's so many yours, so many Demon Slayers. There was a few good, like really good cosplays though. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Any closing thoughts, Devon?
Pretty much just what Penguin said. Just practice common sense. Make sure you get 6 hours of sleep when you're doing
Oh,
convention.
get more than that. Get 8. I regret having 6. And also make sure you bring a shit ton amount of water.
At least drink at least 2 meals. That doesn't even make any sense. Have at least 2 meals, 6 hours of sleep. Make sure you take at least one shower.
And make sure you bring a lot of money. If you're like me.
No, more than you think you need.
And that will be the conclusion of this. And if you... Flies! Yeah, so, that's where we've been for the last few days. We're back in town. Vegas and AX were so much fun. This has been one of for 21st summer. This has been fucking amazing. I'm glad to have my buddy here, Devon, with me.
Hmm?
And yeah, so we'll keep making content. Channel's a little bit dead, but we'll still keep making content as long as people are watching. So we will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Yeah.